From afar, it seems life among these hills and olive groves has not changed through the millennia. For Ahmed Saadi, it's a faraway dream and one he's tried to recreate.
This is my village in 1948. I remember it. This is my house in 1871.
Home was Taitaba, a well-established Palestinian farming village in what is now northern Israel. Ahmed Saadi was only 7 when his family fled in 1948 in the midst of the First Arab-Israeli War. It's estimated that more than 700,000 Palestinians were either driven from their homes or fled the violence. 84-year-old Mohammed Saadi remembers.
On the 15th of May, 1948, we were told by the King of Jordan that we need you all to get out of the way because we are going to bombard the area to kill the Jews, and so we bagged our stuff and left.
Mohammed Saadi says he knows some people were driven out by Jewish militias and the precursor to today's Israeli army. For Palestinians, this was the Nakba, the catastrophe. For Israelis, it was their war of independence. Mohammed says people in Taitaba expected to return after what they thought would be a brief Arab offensive. It didn't turn out that way. Many, like the Saadis, ended up in exile. Today, it's estimated there are over 4 million Palestinian refugees registered with the United Nations who trace their origins to the events of 1948. The Saadi family settled here, south of Beirut, and life went on. They found jobs, married, had children and grandchildren. But to this day, the few items they brought with them remain proud possessions. And there's little doubt they've not forgotten.
I think about it every day. I want the memory of this place and for it to pass from generation to generation.
It doesn't matter that places like Taitaba don't really exist anymore. The Israelis destroyed the village and many other Arab villages after the 48 war. A two-state solution, a homeland for the Palestinians and one for Israelis, is widely espoused by the international community and reluctantly by Israel's new government. But Israel insists on a continued Jewish identity for the country. But for Ahmed's wife, Alia Saadi, the two-state solution is of no interest.
Cancel all the peace agreements because nothing has got us anywhere. I would live in a secular democratic country. I would live alongside the Israelis, back in my village, in my home, in Israel, as long as I have rights.
For Ahmed Saadi, little matters except that he and his family return one day to Taitaba.
Of course,
there is an Arabic saying that says there is no right that dies when somebody still claims it. So I hope that we will go back.
The dream of going back home may be elusive, but it's there. Sonja Pace, VOA News, in southern Lebanon.